Wow, okay. So, this is hilarious. The exact moment I hit go live on the KSP2 official Discord, they just announced 1.3.0. Wow, okay. So, like
This is
0.1.3.0. Oops, that was. I had my own stream open in the background, that's why you heard me twice there. Okay. So, they also posted the patch notes. Okay. I will open up the patch notes and stream that and link it in the chat so you guys can go there and check that out. And I'm also going to check to see if that update is now available to download in Steam. It doesn't look like it is yet. We'll be kind of waiting until that happens. Um, Oftentimes it takes a bit for Steam's servers to catch up with a push like that. Alright, let's see here. Here's the link to the patch notes. And let me see, I'm going to switch to this window. And bam. Okay, cool. So, let's start reading these patch notes to see what's changed. And once it's actually available to download in Steam, we'll be able to play it and see how much it has actually been fixed here. Fixed. Fairing, this is with construction. Fairing editor button stays on the cursor when moving fairing in the VAB. Okay, that's cool. Fairings don't properly get out of the way in the VAB internal exploded mode. Yeah, I've seen that happen. Fairing length slider gets stuck after reverting. Lower stage delta V displays 0 when adding an empty stage above an engine in the VAB. Changing radial symmetry count after placing the first part of a strut causes the strut to break. Log error in some situations when selecting the visibility mode icon under stage fairing. Toggling control surface and wing editor fails to remove control surface when editing multiple wings. VAB becomes unresponsive after clicking the fairing edit button and doing an unrelated action. When holding Alt and hovering over part in the VAB, part asset time shows instead of part name. Wrench icon appears before placement of procedural wing. Yeah, that one was annoying. I'm glad they fixed that one. Adjusted PQS transition range for vol. Uh, Integrated KSC trees into mesh scatter system, reducing lines of code and improving performance. Added level of detail to aviation lights at KSC. Fix some lights have missing textures and views at KSC. Some EVA improvements here. Time warp keyboard shortcuts are still active when typing in details. Oh, that's a big one. Oh, I hated that one. I'm so glad they fixed that. Like I was typing into what's it called? Into a flag for like the plaque, and you have to press. I was like pressing comma and period for the like sentences in it and stuff, and those are normally the shortcuts for increasing and decreasing time warp. So it would like increase and decrease time warp while I'm typing on the flag. That was annoying. I'm glad they fixed that. That's awesome. Ability to toggle visibility to some 3D map elements. That's cool. Multi-joint system for wings. Yeah, they actually mentioned this in a dev blog that will greatly improve structural stability of procedural wings, which was a major issue I encountered when making like a space plane in one of my previous streams. Activating or staging engine causes decouplers and fairing shrouds below the engine to stage. Brake activation. Camera drifts away from recently decoupled vehicles. That one was also a pretty big one. Changes made to landing gear friction level settings in the VAB do not propagate to flight. Here, I'm gonna go to this real quick because I'm gonna see if the update's available yet. Actually, you know what? I might just want to like restart Steam and see if it's just my Steam that needs to be updated here. There. Shut down Steam. And then relaunch it. Sorry, I am not immediately into the KSP2 new update gameplay. It's not really my fault. It's Steam taking their time on pushing out the KSP2 update to everyone. Oh, I think it started. Yep, there we go. 26.5 gigabyte update downloading. Alright, we should be able to play it real soon. So I'm probably going to put in the comment section of this the VOD for this a timestamp for when I actually start playing the KSP2 update. And I'm hoping the turnout for the stream is at least decent. And by decent, I mean like maybe at least 4 or 5 people. Not too picky. It was crazy that one time I got like, what was it, 4,500 views on a KSP2 stream? Like that was nuts. And I think it was because just like this, like I'm doing now, I hit the peak point where everyone was playing it, everyone was looking for people that were streaming it and talking about it. Alright, 5 seconds remaining on that download. Verified, finished. Okay. Launching KSP2. Oh, very cherry blossom. What in the world, another one of these comments? Oh, yeah, that's fairly certain if first person streaming it. Yeah, I think I am. That was the point. I'm trying to get it right when it comes out. So, Mary Cherry Blossom, yeah, that's probably a scam. People on Steam like to say that. I forgot what that scam is called. I think it was like the reported your account for duped items scam. I actually almost fell for one of those in the past. They're pretty dumb, to be honest. They just try to get you to, like, put in personal information or whatever. Specifically your purchase history, I think, in order to get you to lose your account. Hang on. Let me just turn this off, and then go to this, and then go to this. There. Bam. Okay. KSP2. Just make sure everything's set up, make sure the stream's healthy, and then we'll get going. And there it is right there. 0.1.3.0. Just gonna go on here on my phone and make sure everything is hunky-dory, sounding good, and... Oh yeah, I should ask that. How's the audio? How's my audio versus the game's audio? Is it good? Because that's important. Gonna make sure the audio balance is good for the whole stream. But we probably are gonna need to make a new save, because whenever a new update comes out, place. Went from big screen with keyboard to some rectangle glass sandwich. What? I don't understand. Okay, anyway, we're gonna have to delete. This is sad. We're gonna have to delete our old save here. Because usually when there's a big update, it breaks older saves. Game mode. Yeah. I'm just gonna call it that again. Turn that off. Oh, your laptop broke. That sucks. I'm actually gaming on a laptop right now. Can you guys hear the fans for my laptop through my mic? I'm just curious because I don't really want that background noise to be in the video. Or do you just hear my voice from my mic? Okay. Right now I'm just kind of like making sure everything runs okay. The VAB is still optimized as usual. Okay, everything on the stream's end looks good. You don't hear the fan noise from my mic. I think we're all good then. Okay. What should we do for our stream playthrough of, well, not playthrough, streamed gameplay of the new update? Well, suppose we could just like go to and land on the moon again, or Minmus. Actually, we should go to Minmus. That's a good idea. Yeah, let's go and land on Minmus. Let's change up our color scheme for this. What about oh, that's a new noise. I changed the noise for clicking on these. Yup. Is the audio quiet? Because it sounds quiet from... No, that's full volume. That's probably enough for us to wait for Minmus. I want to move these down a little though, because they are hydraulic and they do push inward a bit when you actually land. It's weird that they don't have a delta V indicator yet for these. Oh wait, duh, right here. 2,800, yeah, that's plenty. What if I remove these? 2,100, that's not a big difference. Fuel tank, KSP 1 compared to KSP 2 stolen models. Well, I mean, it's made by the same developers. It's the same, developers from KSP1 finished KSP1 and moved over to working on KSP2. So a lot of the like base parts that you're used to in KSP1 were ported over with higher quality models to KSP2. That's just how they did it, because they knew the balancing of the parts in KSP1 was good enough already. They didn't need to improve on it. That was weird. Just trying to build a lander here, and it's not really cooperating. So let's try a shorter fuel tank here. And let's see. The crew, is that the crew hatch there? Yeah, I think that's where they get out. Oh man, everyone always asks the specs. If you're wondering about graphics card specs, I'm running a 1660 Ti NVIDIA card. And this is on a laptop, so the cooling isn't really the best. But I work with what I've got. Ooh, actually, I just got an idea on how to fit more fuel without looking too weird. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Eh, 1,500 is a decent amount to get away from Minmus. Okay. Now let's try mounting this to the top of a transfer vehicle. Nope. Okay, so we have to use the small one because of the weird fairing on that. Ooh, actually that works perfectly. Don't think that button's supposed to be on top of those buttons. Okay, let's try here. How well does that work? Is it gonna let me put that there, or is it gonna say no? Nope. Why is it putting that button on top of those? Well, I think we found a new bug. Because that button is the button you use to add another segment to your fairing. But it's on top of the confirm button for finishing a fairing. Unless there's a hotkey to press. Nope. Yeah, it just doesn't. Let's try again. There we go. That looks a bit weird. Probably look less weird if this was a bit longer. I mean, I heard they were talking a lot about, based on performance. They're mentioning a lot of stuff in their dev blogs about the performance issues they were fixing and specifically what was causing them. One of them was like the lighting and the launch pad with the light generated from engines when they're running. Apparently that was cascading way too many times through parts and through like other stuff, causing some lighting lag. Another thing was like aero drag through parts that were obscured by other parts. Like it was dragging on stuff it shouldn't be with the aerodynamic forces, and that was causing too many drag calculations. Like they're getting quite transparent on their work on that now, which is good. If they keep that up, they'll really build up their community trust. Is the skipper enough for this? Yeah. And let's add some SRBs. That seems good enough. Mm-hmm. Well, we're gonna find out. We haven't launched yet. DIY sci-fi. Still building this craft. I haven't seen any performance word vomit. Haven't seen any performance improvements so far yet in my few minutes of playing the new update. Because it just came out like 20 minutes ago. So I'm like the first person to stream it. And that was the goal of this stream, was to be the first person to stream the new update. Launch clamps. Move the whole thing down. Okay, that seems good. Now I need to make sure the staging is correct with check yo staging. Okay, that looks good. Who are we gonna launch? Who are we gonna launch? Yeah, I also hope the performance is better on the launch pad, though. Some of those performance fixes they were talking about in their devlogs may not have made it into this patch. You know, let's do good old Jeb. Let's not call this fly safe. Let's give it a different name. Let's call it... I don't know what to call it. You guys got any name suggestions for this craft? Man, we got 6 or 7 people in the stream now. Nice. It's about the turnout I hope for. Let's just call it Shit Fart 14. Because I'm totally mature. Alright, here we go. How is it gonna perform? Oh yeah, we should open up the FPS thing. Where's the show FPS thing? There it is. Okay, so now it's in the corner there. I can't really see it. So getting about 30 to 40 FPS right now on the launch pad, which is bearable. It's not great, but it's bearable. Looks like we'll have huge FPS gains. That's great to hear. Well, let's see. We're about to launch from the launch pad here. Kerbal countdown begins. Ooh, yeah. 5 I was getting before. Such great music. Never get over how amazing the music in this game is. Well, my FPS goes up to 20 if I look straight up. It's because the KSC still needs a lot of optimizing. It's comments like yours that remind me that I should probably put my PC or computer specs in the description of my KSP streams or whatever, because everyone asks what the PC specs are that I'm using. But I will say once now and then put it down for the next stream, is I'm running a, pretty sure it's a, I don't remember the name of the, oh yeah, that's right, AMD Ryzen 7 4800H CPU. I think it's a 16 core, but it could also be an octa-core with 2 threads per core. I don't remember the exact specs of the CPU of this laptop. But yeah, it can run most games really well. Ooh, look at that. 40 FPS looking straight up. Back at KSC, I'm only getting 20. Whoa, that's weird. Like flickering between a lower and higher level of detail texture. You hear the noise start to fade out because there's no more atmosphere able to carry the sound. Alright, gonna roll over for orbit. HP Pavilion? No, it's an HP Omen. I think it's an Omen 15. That should help you figure out what the stats are. Omen 15 gaming laptop. I don't remember the nav bar looking that blurry. That might be a bug. Hope it's not an intended feature, because those numbers on there can be helpful sometimes. Just gonna time warp a bit till we get closer to the, there we go, closer to the apoapsis. We're gonna do a space plane, or at least try to make an SSTO, so we can check out the new improvements to the procedural wing structure. Because they bragged that they implemented a much better way to structurally reinforce the procedural wings when they're attached to a craft. because that was a major issue that happened with space planes that I built before on stream. That's kind of a weird bug. When you switch to map view, it zooms you way out from your... Let me try it again. Yeah. Had to keep zooming all the way, and that's a little annoying. And there we go. Stable orbit. Ugh. Stable orbit. Okay. Now let's see. How far-fetched is it to try to get to Minmus with our current fuel? We may not have packed enough fuel for this. Or I just did a really inefficient orbit. Oh yeah, that's right. So those dotted lines are the descending or ascending nodes. So I gotta reduce that to 0. Good enough. 256 delta V required. Okay, we have enough for that. I should have added some better reaction wheels for the stage. Welcome to the stream, kinda cool Delta. This is the brand new patch 3 for KSP 2 with some pretty decent FPS improvements. And some gameplay, like structural improvements too, things like wings, apparently. Let me post the link to the patch notes again. Hang on. Let me see if I can... Nope. That's not what I wanted. Oh wait, actually yes, this will work. Copy. Paste. There you go. Does the game work now? I mean, it's always worked. It's always worked since early access launch. But if you mean by, what do you mean by work? Do you mean like work as well as KSP 1? Because no, it's not. It's not really at KSP 1's level of perfection yet. At least the devs are really working hard on it, though. That shows that they're not giving up. They're not just there for the cash. Where is... Oh, okay. I don't think that line's supposed to be there. I think it's supposed to be there. You can see how that section of the orbit is darker and that section's lighter. That usually is supposed to indicate which way it's going and where it is. That's another visual bug. Miss. Okay. If I do, what if I do here? Let's try an insertion burn here. Ooh. Yeah, we may not have enough fuel to go there and back. I will say though, they have improved the maneuver node editor decently. Is that an encounter? Yes, it is. Let's make it a better encounter. Tweaking with this thing a bit. Seem to be having some trouble getting an encounter with Minmus. Oh. There's one. I'll just go with that one. 923 meters per second. Well, we got 448 in this stage. And then we'll have to burn some fuel from the lander stage, which I don't really want to do, but... yeah, screw it. Point towards the maneuver node first. Oh, we're almost at 50 FPS. That's better than last time. Last time my FPS when in orbit of Kerbin was like 40 or 30. So that's a 25% increase in FPS. Is that 70? Am I really getting 70 FPS right now? Wow. That's higher than the stream can display. It drops down to 30 if I look down at Kerbin. Yeah, so their planetary and terrain renderer still needs optimization. Okay. Time warp to maneuver. It's so dark, can't really see much. Maneuver node coming up. Oh, that's cool. They added an indicator to the maneuver node thing showing that you'll need to stage to make it through the maneuver. That's neat. Oh yeah, we brought plenty of fuel. 1,800. That is really cool. They added a staging indicator into the burn timer to let you know you're not going to have enough fuel to complete it in one stage. You'll need to stage to complete it. I think that's new. I also really like how there's maneuver music. Like the music dynamically changes to fit with what you're doing a little bit. I'm kind of a sucker for that dynamic game music. Finishing up the burn. There's the encounter. Huh. There we go. Perfect. Now let's save. Because that's a good idea. Let's time warp all the way to the Minmus encounter. We're probably going to have to burn again to get a collision course at Minmus because we're planning on landing on it. And you guys will get to hear the awesome music for approaching and landing on Minmus and other quote-unquote icy worlds. Because I think the plan is with KSP2's music, there was a plan that they said, I think that was every planet, like every celestial body has its own unique theme. But for right now, there's only like type of celestial body themes. Like Earth-like planets like Kerbin and Lathe both have the same theme. Alright, there we go. Passing by Minmus. Let's set up a quick... Oops, not what I wanted to do. Radial in. Ooh, you can hear the Minmus high orbit music. Alright, we're coming in real close to Minmus now. Can't see anything though, because Minmus is obstructing Kerbal right now. Oh, now the descent music has started. Ooh, that's cool. You can see like reflections from the star right off of the surface of Minmus. That's cool. Alright. Slowing down to orbital Minmus speeds. Now captured in Minmus orbit. That's a cool shot. Decent FPS here too. Alright, well, gotta pick a landing spot now. Suppose we could just say screw it and slow down until we're pointing straight down. Okay, we've got our controls down. Slow down to landing speed. Seems good. Alright. Now we wait. We gotta make make sure not to let our speed build up too much, because then slowing down will take too long and we'll smack into the surface. I'm also a little worried about fuel, so we've only got 900 Delta V left. Maybe only just enough to get Jeb back. But I'm sure he won't mind living on Minmus. Whoa, big lag spike. Still aggressive level of detail switching. Alright, let's slow down. We're going a bit fast now. Oh, never mind, we can slow down very quickly. Okay. That makes things easier. Switch to surface mode. Probably should have done that earlier. Get rid of some horizontal velocity there. Tell SCS to point straight up. Flying Gospel, yeah, there has been some FPS improvements. Most notably when flying around in space. I earlier was getting 70 FPS instead of 50. I'm not real technical on the specifics, but that is definitely improvement. Though I do like to look at the devs' posts about their technical improvements with the game. And touchdown! Landed on Minmus. So I'm getting about 30 FPS on the surface of Minmus. Ooh, look at that big rock over there. Alright, let's shut down the engine and get Jeb out. Whoa. Probably should have saved my game before doing that, but... Potato, potato. Yay! Whoa. Right. Minmus has barely any gravity. Let's plant a flag. We'll call it Patch 3. Oh, you can't put numbers in the site name. Dang. Third patch. Landing. There we go. Nice. Let's get a nice screenshot for this one. Bam. Let's go check out that rock over there. Whoa, camera. EVA camera still needs some tweaking. Oops, didn't mean to do that. There we go. That's a big rock. I think that rock's even bigger than the rocket I launched on. Let's see, can I stand on it, or does it not have colliders? I have a feeling it's not going to have colliders. Damn, why is it so hard for me to just... There we go. Okay. Ah, no colliders. Dang. That's disappointing. Probably bring Jeb back to the spaceship. His suit jetpack's getting a bit low. Okay, Jeb's back in the ship. Let's reactivate the engine. Engine active. And we have... Well, it's no longer giving me a delta V estimate because it's bugged. Huh. The apoapsis indicator is getting a bit excited. But it looks like if we just launch from... Which way is Minmus going? Okay, that way. That's what I thought. So we launch straight from where we're at. Oh wait, it's also rotating, so if we wait until it rotates further, like right now, if we launch, we'll be heading in the opposite direction of Minmus's orbit to slow down while we're launching. But I also can't see anything. Heading home. Alright, let's try it. Do we have enough fuel to get back? I don't know. Oh, whoa, what is it doing? Oh, it clicked on one of those. Okay, let's load a save there. Okay, good. Loading save still works just right. Oh, I did it again. It just chooses that one. Oh, could someone translate that? I don't speak French. This is an English stream. Oh, I spawned in, I loaded in, now I'm falling underneath Minmus now. Uh-oh. Jeb might now be doomed to fall into the void. Okay, falling again, or are we good? We're good, okay. This time let's not click that. Let's just go straight up and point it manually. There we go, okay. And we got the Delta V number showing up, good. Sorry, you guys can't really see anything. Okay, come on. It's gotta be just enough fuel. Okay, Minmus escape. That'll put us right there. Hang on. How much of a burn is it to reduce our orbit all the way to where it needs to be? Oh, we got plenty of fuel. Okay, good. Not what I wanted to do. Goodbye, Minmus. Till we meet again. Okay. Approaching our apoapsis with... Oh no, actually leaving our apoapsis with Kerbin. Okay. Gonna have to wait a bit. You're gonna have to wait about a month, Jeb, before you can even do a burn to head home. Needs to be lower. 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 That's a collision. We probably don't want that. That's good. Okay. And that's well within our delta V amount. Where's... Oh, Kerbin's way down there. Alright, let's time warp. And in an instant, a month has passed. New engines? Sure, I guess. I mean, there are plenty other videos you could watch to see the new parts they added. Did I miss the burn, or is it... It made me miss the burn, didn't it? Yep. Oh, nope. I thought it was moving this way. It's moving this way. Okay. I think new engines was patch 1 or 2. Not patch 3. Because this update was mostly about performance improvements. Alright, Jeb's coming home. Uh-oh. Moon encounter might jeopardize that. Create the most drag that we can here because we're trying to slow down. There's no re-entry heating yet because that's still in the works. It's running a bit better compared to the last patch, Reese. I've definitely noticed some great performance improvements when flying around in space. Like before with a decently sized, well, pretty small actually, vessel in orbit of Kerbin, I was noticing like 30, 40 FPS. Now I'm noticing, if I'm not looking at Kerbin, like 70 FPS at best, which is pretty decent. Alright, let's burn the engine a bit. I want to slow down even more. I don't think I'm going to be able to recover this bit of the vessel on land. Yes, thank you, Paige. Shut up. Alright, now let's get rid of this stage. Nice. Now it's just the capsule. Looks like we're gonna have to come around for another swing, because we still have enough velocity to go back into space. Here we go. Okay. Should start losing speed now. Don't know why we're still gaining speed. Hardly losing apoapsis height. Should be smacking into the atmosphere real hard, but it's not even slowing us down. That's not good. Don't have any other propulsion methods now. Oh yeah. Wait, do they actually add the air brakes this patch? I only like skimmed through the top of the patch notes. I didn't read all of it. I'll check those out as soon as I can get Jeb safe and on the surface here. Dang, I don't know what's going on here. It should be getting way more atmospheric drag here. We're dipping deep into the atmosphere too. The heck? It's like the atmosphere stopped existing. streaming for about an hour. At this point, I just kind of want to get Jeb out of the capsule and see if that increases drag even more. This is kind of stupid. Let's try doing this. Does this increase drag even more? Just want to do whatever I can to slow down. Making the capsule do breakdancing in space. It's not even helping. That sucks. Alright, Jeb's getting out. Screw this. Oh, and look at that. Now we get tons of drag. Okay, there's clearly something wrong with the drag calculations for upper atmosphere here. Jeb's making some weird faces. Hey, look at that. We're even slowing down while falling straight down, reaching terminal velocity. Better not die, Jeb. Aww. That's sad. Well, I figured that was gonna happen anyway. Alright, let's check out these new parts. The air brake's probably in here. Control surface. Oh yeah, there it is! Huh. Doesn't seem to want to deploy. Clampotron in line. So that'd probably be under utility. No, it'd probably be under coupling. Oh yeah, look at that. Huh. Yep, just like it is in KSP 1. Very cool. Oh, I think I think this is new too, the shielded one. Yeah. And then the MK2 shielded one. Very nice. And then what else? Oh yeah, there was some new engines. Which was... where is it? The tube? Yeah. This one. This one. Oops. And... what was it? The Cornet? Where is that? Here it is. Huh. And apparently, like, this outer ring part, like, extends downward for higher vacuum thrust efficiency. Generator? This thing is a generator? You can turn on and off? Looks like we can't manually extend the nozzle thing in the editor, which kind of sucks, but alright. This is like a high efficiency space engine. I wonder if it works on the launch pad if you have a small enough craft. Probably won't, but I'm just messing around. Oh! Oh, to activate it has to extend like that. Ooh, I like the thrust noise. Oh, deactivate. Oh, deactivating it retracts that piece. Neat. Some outer thrusters out there for gimbal. Okay. But yeah, this thing's meant for space, not in atmosphere. That's good FPS right there. 30 FPS. About 30 FPS looking straight down there. Normally that was like 15 earlier. Nice. There's the 15 FPS. So it seems like higher up that issue happens. Alright, let's try out this new engine. Ooh. Holy cow, that's a lot of Delta V for a small tank like that. How much thrust is it making right now? 510 kilonewtons, wow. Efficient engine. Gotta remember to use this engine more often, especially for like interplanetary stuff. We have enough fuel to go to like Duna with all this tiny little thing. Test out how much FPS you get for lowest settings. Sure. I'm currently on max settings. It defaults to max settings for me. So right now, looking at Kerbin, about 23 FPS average. Let's go to settings and graphics. And then turning all these. Ooh, there we go. Presets low. Okay, now we're on low settings. 31 FPS average. And then looking at space, 60. And actually I don't see that much of a difference other than, well, no, now I see the like textures are much lower res there. Not having anti-aliasing is a bit noticeable over here. Other than that, you don't lose too much fidelity. Alright, now back to high settings. It's gonna freeze for a bit while it switches. There we go. You can see the difference in the textures there quite a bit. There still seems to be some lighting issues here with this engine part, probably because it's brand new. Oh yeah, back to the same FPS I was getting before. It seems there's no FPS difference when looking at space. That's probably because there isn't much being rendered other than the ship itself and the skybox and the lighting from the sun. Okay, let's do what I was thinking about earlier, which was a space plane. We'll see if we could use that new Methalox set of efficient Methalox engines for that, because I think that would work well. Let's use the Raven cockpit, because I haven't really used that one much. Here, just picking a color scheme. Yeah. Don't expect me to do this too often, though. So far, I've only been getting motivation to do KSP 2 stuff just because of these updates. I do like playing... Recently, I've really liked playing Deep Rock Galactic, though, because that one just had a big update with their Season 4 release. Some Whiplash engines would probably be what we need for this. Just a couple Whiplash engines to get it up to speed and exit the atmosphere, and then this thing will do the rest of the work. Couldn't get into Deep Rock? Oh well. I mean, it's not for everyone. I really like it because I really like zombie, or not zombie, but like horde shooters, whatever that genre is called, where it's you versus an endless horde of AI enemies. Like, I really like Left 4 Dead. Left 4 Dead 1 and 2 are pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, with patch 2, I made a stream that was right on time, and I gained like over 100 subs. It was nuts. And I actually have it, I think I have it linked to this stream. It'll be in a playlist. I have a playlist of all of the KSP2 streams I've done. I got like 4.5K views. But yeah, I bet like running a channel where you're making sports, I assume sports video games you're talking about, like I don't really know much about the sports video games. I've never really had an interest in those. Sports in general, I'm not that big a fan. Oh, hey, Destroyer. Destroyer is someone who's from the Astroneer server I used to host. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. Me and Craziness have been working pretty hard on my Gary's mod server. Kind of unrelated to KSP2 completely, but it's related to the channel, I guess. I'm trying to fix bugs and implement custom code for add-ons, stuff like that. Right, yeah. We have a guilded server. It's linked in the description, I'm pretty sure, of the stream. Yeah. If you click the link in the description of the stream, you can join the guilded server. If you aren't already in it, any viewers who aren't. I often post updates on there about, well, I actually kind of rarely now post updates about the game servers I'm working on. Dang, I don't know why. It's not letting me place these on correctly. I think I know why now. Hang on. It's because this isn't rotated right. Because it gets really annoying when you put it on radially. Let's try this again. Nope. This is very frustrating. I hope they fix this bug. When you put on a tank radially to like a plane, and then you put a wing on that radial piece, it's upside down. And it's always upside down. There's nothing you can do about it. It's very frustrating. Never used Gilded, been in Discord since beta. So basically, Gilded so far, in my opinion, is better than Discord in a few ways. One of those being it has Discord Nitro features for free. It also allows, if you're migrating from Discord to Gilded, it allows you to paste in a server template right into Gilded. And it will accept that and create a Gilded server equivalent. Yeah, it does look pretty clean. You do have to get used to its UI because it's a bit different, and there's like some weird features, like if you I think it's if you single left click on a message, it starts a reply to it, which I thought that was a little annoying. You can't really change that. Other than that, it's pretty neat that there's like a groups feature with servers where you can organize basically different sections of your server into groups. Yeah. Gilded is owned by the same company that made Roblox, so they don't need to do that sort of monetization stuff because their company already makes a lot of money from Discord. Or not Discord, from Roblox. So they're most likely not going to remove features and lock them behind a paywall, which is nice. And they have a pretty transparent privacy policy. Learned how to code, that's cool. I think it might be cool. It's me and Crazy have been using a Trello to organize our development of the Gmod server. I think it would be neat if there was a if we set up like an automation thing that posts a certain info from a certain card into the Gilded server to give people some transparency on what's being worked on and what's just finished. But I don't think the community around that server is big enough yet for that to even matter. Okay, now we're getting somewhere with this. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Don't know how fast this thing will be able to get, because it needs to get real fast in order to go to space. Where's the center of mass? Right there? Okay, then these need to be moved closer to the center of mass here to make taking off much easier. Yeah, that should be good. Okay. This looks pretty good. Center lift is where it should be. Center thrust is where it should be. C#, Python, HTML stuff. Has performance improved? Yes, it has, and a little bit. Probably like a 20-30% increase in FPS. Dave Turngiants. There's always something new that tries to fix a problem. Hopefully competition is good for everyone. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Discord, it's good that Discord has competitors. It makes them improve their own product and helps other people improve their product by competing. Monopolizing is almost never a good thing. Should always be little small companies fighting for the top, because it breeds innovation. Alright, let's see. Let's call this thing Kerbin SSTO 1. Or just Kerbin SSTO, because that's just what this is. And let's bring Valentina on this one. Destroyer might also want to learn JavaScript, because JavaScript's another pretty commonly used one, especially on websites. I mean, I know a little bit of Java and a little bit of Python. Only like the basics. Alright, let's see how this goes. Jet engine spooling up, building up speed. Turning off SAS because I don't trust it yet with planes. 80, 90, 100, pull up. And lift off. That was smooth. Okay, I am noticing some decent FPS improvements when flying around the KSC. That's nice. I'm just trying to get this thing to orbit. That's the plan. See if I can get this thing to orbit in just one stage. Easier said than done. Here we go. Gotta build up a lot of speed. Doesn't really want to cruise either. Ooh, it's getting a bit wobbly too, that's not good. Come on, start cruising. Nope, it's just gonna start nosediving. Great. Turning on precision mode. Okay, they definitely improve frame rates when we're on the volumetric clouds. That's nice. Ooh, we're going fast. $1,300. 1,400. Normally by now the wings would have sheared off, so that's a big improvement. Let's get a bit higher. So if I remember right, these engines are even more effective at higher altitude. Thrust. Quite a bit of thrust. Maybe it's because we just hit the maximum effective speed. Alright, let's point upward then, because we need to direct our velocity upward. Oh, there, now we're gaining some thrust. And now we're losing it. Okay. There isn't really wind in the game, per se, like ambient wind isn't really a thing. Whoa, there goes all of our thrust. That's not good. We're still gaining speed. That's something, I guess. Looks like it might be time to flip on the space engine. Here we go. Oh, now we're rapidly losing speed. Dang. This engine isn't powerful enough. It's highly efficient, but holy 22,000 delta V. There goes the atmosphere. I want to shut these down. Oh, they deactivated themselves. Thruster would be even less effective in this situation. Last time I did this successfully, I used a hybrid thruster that can do both space and air. Yeah, Apoapsis is still approaching and not getting any further away. Which means we're not not getting a net positive velocity away from Kerbin. We don't have enough thrust to escape Kerbin's gravity with this. Sucketh. Well, on the plus side, we encountered no major bugs or physics glitches. This is one of the new thrusters they added to the game. It's called the Coronet. It's supposed to be a highly efficient Methalox space engine. So it uses liquid methane, liquid oxygen in space. That's why it has a long nozzle like that. For higher efficiency and longer distance travel. Such as getting from planet to planet. So I don't think this is being used in the right situation here. Yeah, we're falling now. According to the apoapsis, yep, we're gonna come right back down and hit the atmosphere again. Dang. Well, we tried, and we got to like almost 40 kilometers up. Alright, should be well within the atmosphere now. I'm gonna try reactivating the jet engines. Yep. See if we can head back to the KSC. When I come back and land at the KSC, or at least try to, then I'm going to end the stream, because, how long do I stream for? Stream for, about an hour, 45 minutes. There, now it's cruising. Or not. It's starting to point back down towards the ground. It would be nice if they added a cruise control option for planes. Yeah, what's up, Destroyer? Oh, I should have put air brakes on this thing to test the new air brakes. Uh-huh. Big yaw and turn. Speaking of TerraTech, have you seen the new TerraTech Worlds trailer? Well, I don't think it's air control that's the issue, Destroyer. Right now the issue was that the engine I had on this thing, the space engine I put on, is meant for the use when you're already in orbit of something. Yeah, no problem, Dave. Hope to see you in some of my other streams. Let's see, can I time warp while flying like this, or is it going to break my vessel? Oh! Oh, I can! Now in KSP 1, my vessel would be a wreck or in the ocean already. It seems KSP 2, they've ironed out some of the physics bugs when time warping. That's cool. Correct trajectory a little bit here. Gimbal thruster. This thing does have a gimbal, I think. Again, it's not about maneuverability. This thing is plenty maneuverable. It's the thrust power. I didn't bring enough thrust power with me. I lean too much into efficiency versus actual thrust to weight ratio. Am I even heading the right way? No, I'm not. Whoops. Okay, we gotta make a correction here. Oh no! I appear to have tried to turn a little too fast. This is a bit of a pickle. How am I gonna solve this one? Let's see if I can get Valentina out. Oh. Nope. Valentina instantly died. Okay, well, I think that's a good spot to end the stream on. A silly mishap. Oops. Let me just recover. That was a fun time. It's too bad I didn't really test all of the new parts. But I'm pretty happy with the viewership throughout most of the stream. That was decent engagement, and that makes me happy. It makes me want to do more of these streams. Who knows? Who knows what I'll do? I just stream like this when I feel like it'll work out, and I'll have fun. But those who are watching this as a VOD and made it this far, thank you. This is just kind of my own passion thing I do when I'm excited about something. I don't really plan on this channel becoming big or anything like that. In fact, I would probably hate it if this channel blew up. I'm kind of an introvert. A lot of social interaction drains my social battery. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you... I'm ripping off Markiplier. Oh well. See you guys in the next stream. Bye-bye.